it come to bars. So yeah, ain't no off season, might catch a Vic. Won't see it till it's dog bleeding. But we all beings move like angels, but we all demons. Got the flow janking, think I'm cheating cause the phone ringing. I'm a ghost scraper. She loving a hook like Joe Frazier. A fan favorite. High point like Fantasia. Oh gee, man, it's rap by the way that I grant favors. Speak Wapanese, gotta cop something to translate it. Climbing the mean hurdle is Brazzy, the team thorough. Skinny, glasses, rap like a mean Urkel. Call me Barney, everything on me down to the stem pearl. I gotta show the people why I'm thorough. Rep the Poconos. Everybody swear I'm from a borough. When I spit the flows, they be trying to figure out the borough. Poconos is no commercial. Brazzy gang it be the circle. We in the mountain next amount of hours with no curfew. Better know somebody, cause if not, the body's gonna curve you. I be up in the woods in different area codes. Black hoodies extend those cause my area's cold. Shorty won't stop calling, keep telling her no. Poking nose where the veterans go. I'm with my rednecks smoking that homegrown Confederate smoke. We hitting a bong on a pedaling boat. It be that metal crew though. Just think twice before selling some dope. It's brick cheer. Gonna need more than a coat. The only place that I've ever seen in my dreams, machines making the snow and they fill it with ice and they make it a slope. I disappear in the woods. They look confused like, yo, which way did he go? Ain't got the heart to even turn down this road. Frostbite bars. I'm the abominable snowman when I flow. It's poking nose. Don't get poked in your nose. 5-7 nose. Yeah, I'm bugging this. Give me room. Play the director. I start shooting like Benny Boom. Different number. And I'm educated by many goons. Cold world, better bundle up before you get the flu. Obesity bars, I'm heavy with these words. Pennsylvania, we never get the credit we deserve. Time to ruffle up a feather, get to stepping on some nerves. Treat them like paper and toe when I'm rolling up the herb. Yo, I gotta pay attention. OG, he be warning me. I'm cut from a cult of loyalty. Most importantly, I leveled up. I'm at the round table talking quarterly. They see the growth in the kid. They expecting more of me. The energy that's rubbing off of me is really raw to me. What's going on with me? I gotta get it so we all can eat DFDO. Down from day one, I want to be a GOAT like KRS-One. Listen, it's very different. Feel the essence when I'm spitting. Keep an ear for knowledge. I was taught to carry on tradition, dog. It's not about my feelings. I do this for the children. I'm cooler.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough, Thorough Birdie. That's enough. Salute, y'all. Salute. Hood to the woods. We in the building. You heard me? MC. Salute. How you found us, MC? Yummy, salute. Che Hercules, salute. KO, salute. Yo, MC, how you found us, MC? What's good, y'all? What's good? Yeah, man. Oh, shit. I've been you see, and this is why, this is dope right here, man, because I was promoting the Hood to the Woods and all of that, and I mentioned it a couple of times, and I'm glad to see the people who actually went over there and subbed and all that. But salute. I missed the end of the live. Which one? The last one, the last underground. Yeah, man. So yeah, this the Hood to the Woods. This is my original page where I came from and all that before I got up into all the drama. Yeah. So I'm back here. Like I said, I do a lot of promotion and helping people out and things of that nature. But I do got my own people who do things, and sometimes I get caught up in the other shows and I forget. So when I come here, I'll remember, this right here is for them. You feel what I'm saying? This right here is for them. And it's funny because I have a lot of practice with doing, the other shows from doing this on a smaller scale with my own people. So I went through this kind of over here, but not on a larger scale like over there. It's crazy over there. But I'm glad I had this page right here for some practice. Oh, the one just a few minutes ago. Oh yeah, I just got out of there because I had to come over here. So I didn't really. I think I said something when I left. But yeah, I didn't really say too much. Lisa Dubois, salute. There's 11 likes. There's 11 likes in here. That's crazy. Yeah, man. So we in the building, you know, in the hood, from the hood to the woods. I'm more comfortable. I like, you know, I know, you know, maybe more people gonna start getting in here and all that. But for now, you know, it's not a lot of people, and you know, you can know who's here, what's this, if they, you know, these clone things, and you feel me? It's interesting to see who gonna pop up over here. I don't, you know, how they found it. I'm like, yo, how you find this over here? Yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool. I could come here after, you know, the other show wind down, and you know, before I get back into it. So yeah, this is cool. It's cool. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, yeah, Lisa. You know, we networking over here. We didn't really do the community thing. You know, I'm trying not. I'm not trying to turn this into the, you know what I'm saying, competition. And you know, this is what I'm starting to realize too. People have competition because they have the same subscribers, same followers. So say you doing a video or a live, and then somebody else is doing a live, and people go over there and leave your live, or they contributing to this person when they could have been just contributing to you. So I see that's why I'm not trying to really bring mad people over here from, you know, over there, because I don't want people to think I'm trying to steal the subscribers from over there. Nah, that's cool. I'll stay with the subscribers over there. I got subscribers over here. I just haven't been over here for like a year and change, close to 2 years. And I really, when I first lives was real new when I first was leaving over here. So I think I did a couple test lives, like 2 or 3, and they ain't really get no views or like none of that. Like these lives I'm doing now actually got more views than the 2 or 3 lives I did when I was on here before. So now, you know, now I got more experience and all that. So, you know, I'll come back over here, you know, holla at, you know. But I got subscribers over here that don't even, and you know, some of them probably know about that over there, but I'm not bringing it over here because I'm not trying to like get into none of that. They're not trying to unify. They're not trying to do none of that over there. It's like I can't keep giving all my energy to, you know, when I was young, you know, somebody told me, man, don't throw pearls to swine. You know what I'm saying? Like you could drop jewels and all that, but don't throw pearls to swine. Because a pearl to a pig is meaningless. You feel what I'm saying? So only drop jewels to those who can pick them up. You feel me? Or appreciate them. But salute, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through here, man. Y'all showing love. I think we had 9 people in here yesterday. 9 people. But you know what's funny? My people, I be sending my peoples the link to come here, and they didn't get here yet. I think Light Swan got here one time. And then he be watching the videos and then telling me, oh wow, what I did, you're not here. So now if you watch this video back, you're not here. This page is for y'all. So if I drop the link for my peoples for this live, right, it's for y'all to come over here. This is for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like to do shit I don't need to do, to show people, listen, I'm doing this shit and I don't even need to do it. And you need to do it and you're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about Light Swan because he doesn't need to even be on here either. You feel me? But I'm just saying in general. Yeah, because Light Swan, he really don't do nothing. This nigga don't do that. He support, man. Do the music, he support. So, you know, I always show him love, you know, but, you know, he need to get his ass over here. Bang time, you know, all my peoples, they need to get over here so they can start, you know, helping build this right here. So this is for them, man. I can't tell the story from the hood to the woods without them. I tried to tell a story like from my perspective, but if I only tell my story, it's gonna look crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna think everybody's in some type of, you know what I'm saying? But that's not everybody's story, so I gotta give everybody an opportunity to tell their story. But yeah, man. So I got a couple of people who came to the other platform, and I could tell, but I was building and all that. Like I can't cater to people and build at the same time, like because I'm never gonna get nothing done. Some people feel, oh, you paying this person more attention. You paying it. It's not that I pay people more attention when somebody new comes along. Of course, I'll give them attention. I'm trying to learn I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to understand. I want to hear what they saying and all that. If you've been around I done talked to you for mad long. We done talked. You done told me your whole damn story. So now somebody new come around, I'm trying to give them the same courtesy I gave you. Hear their story. You don't want to. you know what I'm saying? Oh, who this person? They're new. Why are you giving them attention and all that? It's the same attention I gave you when you came. You feel me? You're supposed to give new people attention like that, and that's why a lot of people in real life, you got certain friends and all that, and they're not really your friends. They some type of jealous person. They possessive people. Because if you got a friend, and this is your friend, y'all been through thick and thin, and somebody new come around and you're paying the new person more attention than you paying your friend, and your friend feels some type of way. Now I can see if y'all in a relationship, there's sex and all that type of stuff involved. But if it's just friendship, you feel what I'm saying? Like, there's something wrong with your friend. Because at the end of the day, you might not never see this person ever again. You could talk to them for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 24 hours. You could talk to them 48 hours straight. But when you and your friend leave, y'all been talking for 20 years. So if this person feels some type of way that you giving you some more attention to this person at this specific time, that's not your friend. Egos kill a lot. That's a fact. That's a fact. And I'm a Taurus, so my ego is Satan. That's why I don't like people. If people tell me, oh, you this and you that, I take it humbly, and now I give it to the Most High, because I get all in my bag. I start getting arrogant, like, you feel me? King Kong ain't got shit on me. Then people look at me like, oh, you tripping, like, you feel me? Oh, where's my rollies? Oh, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like I'm out of rollies. This is not good. But yeah, man, I'm going to try to keep my mind distracted. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Like, these people are not really your friends, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, relationships is different. People getting their feelings and all that. I understand that. But even in a relationship, when you get to a point in your relationship where y'all at a point, you won't feel no type of way if, your man is giving attention to this lady, or your lady's giving attention to this man. I mean, I'm not there yet, but it's some people who got there. You feel what I'm saying? It's some people who reached that, that play, because they know, they know each other. Nah, this person ain't gonna do that. Like, this person, we know each other. So, when people become possessive and things like that, you got to be careful. You feel me? Oh wow, ain't this a bitch? Yo, I found my rollies. And you know what I did? I threw these shits in the garbage by mistake. Oh man. Ain't this a bitch? But yeah, man, so you know, like I said, man, if you're trying to get things done in life, you meet people in your life you can network with and get things done, especially when you reach a certain age. I think, you know, you should choose those people over people who is not really going in no direction, or who's holding you back and all that. Now, if you got friends like that, like, you know, such as myself, I got some friends like that that's going to be my friends forever. It's cool, but try to bring them up. Don't let them bring you down. And if you can't, sometimes you got to move on. You got to keep moving on, but you know you're going to come back and get them. You feel what I'm saying? But if they not, you know, if they not appreciative and all, if they not a certain type of friend, you don't even have to come back and get them, man. You feel me? They was just using you. They was using you. They seen potential in you from young, and they said, "Oh, this person might become something. Let me act like their friend, so that I could say that I was there from the beginning." It happens like that with relationships too. Somebody sees somebody, you know, this girl right here, when she grow up, she gonna be fine. So let me try to get her now before, you know, somebody else come along with competition. Or a girl might see, oh, you know, he could play some basketball. He might make it to the NBA. So let me, you know, get with him, get pregnant or something. You know what I'm saying? People think like this. People see a way out and to better their life through somebody else's life, instead of trying to build their own situation, their own life. They see, this person can help me in my life, instead of helping themselves or becoming that person that can help people. Everybody want to be the person, you know, that gets help and all of that, but instead of becoming a person that helps people. Because when you become the person that helps people, you figure out how much sacrifice and all of that person took to help you. You don't even appreciate what this person had to do. All you know is they helped you. You don't know what they had to do to help you. You don't know if helping you might have hurt them. You don't know about none of that because you never was the person helping anyone. It's like if you living with somebody and you know if you living with somebody with their own place and you never had your own place and somebody lived with you, you're not gonna appreciate what they doing for you. You're gonna expect certain things and all types of things. But if you was in a position where, you know, somebody didn't have a place to stay and you allowed them to live with you, rent free, electricity, food, all that type of shit, and then you fell on hard times and somebody did the same for you, you would appreciate them so much more because you'll understand what they went through to inconvenience themselves to have you over there, even for one night. Bang Tahoe, I was just talking about you, bro. You found I was just talking about you. I ain't gonna lie. You found us. Salute, Bang Time, salute. Yo, if you want to come up here, my brother, you know, this is the platform for us right here. So, you know, I'm building back on the Hood to the Woods, man. So you can you can panel up if you want. That's for Bang Time, ladies and gentlemen. If he wants to panel up. But yeah, man. So, you know, I don't know. I don't be understanding. And when I don't understand something, I tend to step away from it and try to understand it. And if I can't, I don't come back to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's people out there that's plotting on you to make their situation better. They plot on other people because they see what they could use them for. I call those parasites. You feel what I'm saying? Things of that type of nature. Instead of all the energy you use trying to plot on somebody and take what they have? Why don't you use that energy and get your own? You feel me? Instead of trying to get over on somebody, why don't you ask them how they did it? Big time, salute.
Salute.
Somebody, why don't you ask what's going on, my brother?
Yo, what's good, man? I just got here, so I don't know really. I'm catching the little remnants of what you're saying and shit. You know, the world is full of opportunism today.
Right.
Sucks, but that's the law book that everybody reading from. Like, opportunism. What can you do for me? Like, so nothing's like you got to question all the generosity and everything. Like, it's bugged out.
Right.
It cloak good people. You know what I mean?
And it is messed up. The good people is the ones who is getting used. Like, they the ones who get used the most.
Yeah, it fuck up good people, man. And and it's sad because there's a lot of good in this world, like, but it get cloaked out by all this dark shit, like from the opportunism, from number one shit. Right. Man. But what's good, man? What's good, chat? What's good, everybody?
Yeah, man. So I was telling myself, I'll be seeing, some of the, bros and all that come through the page, and this right here, I'm gonna start building back on here, man, because this what this page was originally for my peoples to tell these stories and promote and all of that type of stuff. And sometimes, what I'm doing over there, the way I built that is already people who, come up there and things like, so it's a different direction from the direction, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I got my peoples come up there and they feel out of place. You know what I'm saying?
Some nights, some nights I could say the same, but at the same time, I gotta be ready for the internet to get on the internet. You know what I mean? So and some nights I'm just not ready. You know what I mean? But and I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be better. You know what I mean? The times is fucking crazy, and then we gotta show the youngins because they mad emotional on this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we gotta show them how to not let the computer and people on the computer control that emotion. You know what I mean? So it's hard because, like you say all the time, there ain't no adults being adults. There's grown-ups, but they ain't being grown up. You know what I mean?
Nah, right. This shit right here, man.
Yeah.
And it's like that's why I be telling people I've been through this shit before. I already been through this, but the internet is like it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't get it.
Facts. They coming up with new rules, new laws, new, you know what I mean? All as we speak. So it's like changing the whole world right before us. Like,
and I'm talking about like as far as friendships, like we at a certain age where no new friends, no new circle. When you get on here, you meet all types of people from all different places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And I've met some real great people gaming, but I've met some twerps, you know what I mean? And I can't change them from being twerps, but I've met some beautiful fucking people on here, man. I met a paraplegic dude who played with his mouth, but he was the most heartful person, like in game, like, you know what I mean, and just a real life person. Like, I couldn't believe he was playing with just his mouth. Like, I couldn't believe that shit. And he was mad lively and shit, mad happy and shit. So, it just made me appreciate more, and just it allows me to box these knucklehead dudes out and shit. Sometimes I get into little frats with them, but that's just for entertainment, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, now things like that humble me too. Like sometimes I'll be like, damn, I don't even want to get up and go walk to the store or something, but it's people without legs. You know what I'm saying? That love going to the store.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts. Facts. That's how I tell my kids all the time. I'm like, no, we can't take none of that. I had all of that in my family. You know, man. My uncle was in a wheelchair. We survived, and so I couldn't be biased to none of that shit. Handicapped people, none of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm a little different from a lot of people. People be laughing, including my own family. Like they be laughing. And I'm like, yo, that's cruel. Like, what you doing? Like, the first thing you do is laugh instead of, you know, salute them and shit. Like, that shit's crazy. But
I understand too. I got a sick sense of humor, but like I
yeah,
told people, you know, I learned that it's a proper place and time to do certain things. Like, you know, sometimes you like, oh, I'll do anything. I want to do it just to prove that you'll do something anywhere. Was it worth it? You know.
As I said, as far as like getting ordinance of your chat, you know, dudes is gonna break the rules of your chat on like a everyday thing just to fuck with you. You know what I mean? And that's humor to them. That shit ain't, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
And I understand that, but this is why it's humor. It is. I get a little sense of humor. But now, you know, you can't get no wrench, and you know, I can shoot you, things like that. But if I just come out like that, I'm gonna look like a bully. You know what I'm saying? So I like to give people chances. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because in the you know, it took me. I've been streaming for about a year. It took me some months to get used to like the internet like rules of being in chats and all that. It took me some time to adjust, because I used to get in there and want to say what's on my mind, and they take it as trolling. And when you're not trolling, I had to understand what trolling was. And sometimes just disrespecting somebody's chat, they're gonna look at you as a troll. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
there's an etiquette to every page, so you're supposed to sit back, watch, understand. This is what I tell people. Like, y'all jump into things too quick on here without sitting back and watching and seeing what's going on and understanding.
Right.
You come in with your own preconceived understanding in your mind, and then when somebody try to tell you, nah, that's not what this platform about, you argue with them. They built the platform, like, you know. They built the whole platform. Like, I go through that all the time. Somebody arguing with me, I'm like, bro, if I tell you what I know, you see what I'm saying? But I can't tell you what I know, because that's for me to know. But you're telling me something about something you don't know. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we're in a day of opinions and judgments and matter more than, you know what I mean? It's bugged out, bro.
Like, when I was monetized, like, the people used to give me advice and I used to take it. But then when I got monetized and they never got monetized. So now they trying to tell me certain things, and I'm telling them, nah, bro, like, it don't work, right?
Right.
And they getting mad because now I used to take advice from them, so now they mad and they don't want to take advice from me. But now you helped me get to where I got monetized, and I can help you. You feel me?
Yeah, but you know, people will be having closed ears. They just want to keep running their damn lips. Shut the fuck up and listen.
Right.
You know, man.
And you know, coming from a hustler, is like, we love people who don't listen, because that's how we get our money. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like kind of reverse for me. I'm trying to tell these people, look, man, if I could have hustled you, but they don't believe me unless I do it. So I have to show you, look, let me hustle you, give you your money back, and showed you I could have hustled you. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, man. That's what makes it hard. This shit hard, because everybody looking at this shit as an opportunity, and they dropping. I seen a dude saying he need a new PC, and he expecting his fans and chats to do it. And if that's what his community does, that's what his community does. But I think they got it thought out wrong. Like, you know what I mean? They think that it's everybody else's responsibility for them to give them something, like, and it's like, no, dude, you were supposed to have this in order. and then maybe people can help you get peace up. But you asking for a whole new, you know, man. That
right. I mean, personally, if it's not for a cause, I don't act for like if you hit the cash app, you hit the cash app,
right.
Unless like you know,
It's supposed to be a tipping service for whatever you're doing, your content and shit. It's supposed to be a tipping service, so people have learned how to monetize it and business it and go run all kind of hustles with it, and you know what I mean, and it kind of darkens the whole shit. You made it a job and you took the fun out of it, like
because I don't want to come on here like a panhandler and shit. You feel me, like
right? It's like digital panhandling, exactly. You know what I mean? And I was listening to your chat and on the Beast Network, and 1 week, and they were saying, you know, if you give to the internet and you don't give out in the street, you know what I mean, you need to rethink about that. And you know, not necessarily, but then you think about the hustles on the internet, and then it's like, you know what I mean, if you're not thinking about real people, then I could understand that, like to an extent though, like, you know what I mean.
Well, I don't know why people support, contribute. I think everybody has their own reason why they do it, and I appreciate it. It's just the agitators, it's the other people who make it difficult. I don't care why you around. Like some people, I'll be like, "Oh, this person's only around you for this and for that." You feel what I'm saying?
And you keep repeating that. Honestly, you've repeated that. Like this is a network. We're trying to build something. I don't know why they keep, you know what I mean, and use it for what it is, what he said, like.
But you know, you witness A&W, all this network, like, so you witnessed, you know, I already did this. You feel me?
Absolutely. And
you see what happened to that?
Yeah, absolutely.
It turned into a gang cult type shit, like.
Right. That's why you're saying you're staying away from cult.
Right.
And people that's rocking together, because it changes. Everybody have different ulterior motives, and
right. So if I start handing out, like, if ever in this network I start handing out ranks, that means we're turning into some type of cult. We all equal. We networking together. You feel me?
Right.
This ain't my general commander. This ain't second in command. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that weird.
But that, you know, I'll say this: you can't. I know you're trying to control how people your influence, I know. But you can't like that. Like people are drawn to your leadership and to your ideas, and that's just your gift. Like, and I wouldn't tell you to shun that at all. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah. I just try to, you know, me the way I grew up in my life, the things that I hold a certain type of way, it more is negative and corrupts people than, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to just change that energy and put the energy that I used to create these corrupted movements and do something, you know what I'm saying? For the Most High.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a lot. I commend you, brother. I commend you because it's hard, and I know it's hard because I'm trying to do it at the same time with you. You know what I mean? So, but you know, people don't believe you. They shun you. You get a little older. You just the old man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh man. And I was saying this on Father's Day. You know what I mean? I was telling people, you know, people run out to get money and finances and all that, and they think that, you know, buying things is fatherhood, and you know, that's not it. Like, to spend the time with your family, it'd be all these people with mad rich money and they ain't got no family around them. Like, you know what I mean? They be miserable. Like, you know what I mean? So, but it all starts from them gearing and, you know, just that divide that we have internally, and and the chase for money. I know that when it starts, it's not about the money, but it becomes that, you know what I mean? And
because people see the opportunity for their life to change because you made it. You feel me?
Right. You know, money does some things, but you said it the other day. It doesn't matter about the diamonds. Don't matter about none of that shit if people ain't here. Right. You know what I mean? Like, or we dwindle away. Like, That shit ain't gonna matter.
Matter to no one. The damn animals don't care about no damn gold and diamonds.
That's right.
They care about what really counts. What to eat. You know what I'm saying? Things like what we really need to survive. Not all this garbage and superficial stuff we made up in our imagination.
Word.
So, yeah, man. So yeah, man. Let everybody know, man. We got Hood to the Woods is back. I'm gonna get thorough on with them in here, but these
slow grind. I know. As I seen Hood to the Woods, I'm like, oh man, everybody they gonna wake up now. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
But I know, but I'm glad I had to go out and had to learn some things before I came back here anyway. So I was turning this into what I'm saying, what's going on over there.
I know because I've been on the YouTube streets and watching a bunch of things going on with Kwame Brown, Boyce Watkins, and then it's like if I critique it, I join that shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I have to ask myself over and over, is it worth joining that shit? You know what I mean? So you gotta be real pristine with your topics and make sure, because once you in that lane, they get a chance to clap back, and you gotta respect the game. As gangsters,
I tell people it's different coming from
game, bro.
From Instagram and Facebook, because over here, Instagram and Facebook, y'all follow each other and all that, but over here, like anybody, you can't private this, like anybody can see this. You feel me?
Yeah. Here in Twitter.
Right, Twitter, yep.
Twitter shit, boy. Anybody could touch you.
Yeah. Twitter don't got videos and things of that nature.
Yeah.
On here, you could be telling a story about what happened in high school, and you could be lying, and a nigga that was right in your class could be in the chat.
Yeah, I know. Like, yo, we used to beat your ass up, give you wedgies and shit.
And then you block his ass.
Don't block him.
No, he's a troll. He's a troll.
The next dude, Boyce Watkins talk about he only want 10% of the black culture. The rest of the ignorant people could just go off. He just want the smart people and all that. I was laughing at the day. Like,
it sounds like eugenics to me.
Yeah, its own little eugenics. Yeah, you know what I mean? Right. So I'm like, yo, man, these dudes, man.
If I was a conspiracy theory, I would say boule. Yo, they be killing me on here. They always be saying like catchphrases, like catchwords. Like if you talk about somebody black who did something that wasn't too cool, they boule. Like, bro, calm down.
Yeah.
It's the boule, the secret society of black people. Like, it's just some greedy ass people, fucked up people on this planet. Man. You could throw sugar on shit and call it chocolate cake, man. You know what I'm saying?
The funny shit is, that's why they say, be careful who you look up to, because, you know what I mean? I was following Boyce for some years now, and I was curious about him, you know what I mean? And it's just a letdown. It's like, yeah, damn, the educated ones, boy. They the ones that don't do no living, the ones that live in them books, boy, they got all the answers. Like, you know what I mean?
They actually speak for us.
Right.
Represent those as our representatives and leaders. Those people.
Yeah. Fucking what's his name? Stacks 5 Jackson, the one that jumped in the stands with Ron Artest and was fighting. Yeah, he go on the radio and say he was banging in the league, right? Hard, banging blood in the league, hard and shit. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, see, there'll be a little percentage of people that come from the hood, him and Baron Davis, and I'm like, I know he being official, right? But we gotta be careful, you know what I mean? So everybody trying to bury him because they saying he glorifying and banging and all that. And I don't think he was, but at the end of the day, dude, you got 10-30 million dollars and all that. Like, cut it out, dude.
And if you go to the game in the turf and all that, you'll understand that everybody that's in the game ain't a banger. Like a gang banger is something that's different.
Right.
So if you was gang banging, I'm pretty sure it'd have been real difficult for you to be doing basketball, going to practice and going to college.
However,
you know what I'm saying?
However, back in the days, they was wild in the league, right? And Gilbert Arenas did get caught with a fucking locker full of guns and shit. Nigga,
yeah, but you can have a locker full of guns and not be a gangbanger.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because I don't think
gangbanging is a lifestyle. That's what you do on site, enemy on site. That's what you do when it's time for drive-bys. When it's time for that, you the gangbanger. That's what you do.
Right.
Now, if you was in school and all of that, like that, I don't know if you had time to be a gangbanger. I ain't saying you ain't no gang member, and I ain't saying you ain't put in no work.
Dude, you was a basketball dude. Like, cut it out, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
You know how hard it was for him to get drafted? Then you wasn't a superstar. You was a role player. Like, cut it out, bro. Like,
because you know us growing up in the
hood.
You
was going home and your cousin was a banger. Like,
right.
Cut it out,
you know
bro.
Us growing up in the hood, we know niggas who was into sports and the music and all that, and they might have put in work and all of that, but that's not what they did all the time. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Some niggas sell drugs all the time, they rob all the time. This is what they do.
Society trying to blame it all the flaws of everything on gangbangers and rappers. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm not digging that either. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Now it's not like we wasn't products of all of this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all better cut it out, man.
Now I was talking about that earlier. Like, we don't make the guns, we don't make the drugs, we don't even bring them into where we live. How they got there? That's the question.
They mad at how people are returning for survival and all of that. Like, you know what I mean? And they're mad at that, but they have to be accountable to the flaw, like, and to their failures. So once you become accountable to that, then we can fix all of that other shit. You know what I mean? Like, and they not trying to be accountable. They trying to just point the blame at rappers and all that. And I think that's the mistake they was doing in 1993, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like we doing it to ourselves now. Like, it's bugged out, bro.
It's like they shot you. They tried to cover it up with a Band-Aid, and then they got mad because you ain't grow a scab over this shit.
So, you know, I ain't with the negative shit either. You understand what I'm saying? But I do understand both sides of that shit. And, you know, I ain't with blaming our kids because it's our kids and our nephews and all that's doing all this shit. So, or becoming a part of that. And if they becoming a part of that, then you got to hold to your failure on that. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Where they learn that shit from. They wasn't born. They learned what they learned from us.
Correct. You know, man. And I'm with that all day. You know, man. They trying to blame Gilbert, Ron Artest and all. I'm like, yo, what? You better cut it out, bro.
That's crazy.
Those dudes,
but they've been doing that forever. They never gonna stop.
Right.
It's just that when we co-sign it is where it gets
right.
messed.
You know, and then I'm looking at that like why they arguing about all of this is all these black men, educated and rich black men, divided just as much as in the street. Like, you understand what I'm saying? They divided with their causes. They going against each other. They shaming each other. It's bugged the fuck out. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you can't win. You can't win in the street. You can't win on this corporate shit. You can't win. You know what I mean? You can't win.
You right, Yummy. Yep, that they didn't have when they didn't have control. When the streets had the control of the hip hop industry and all that, you know, we could dictate certain things. But now it's commercial.
They got it. They got it completely controlled. Yep.
It's called selling out. Like when people, rappers and all that glorify what we need to get to. When we was growing up, that shit was called selling out. You know what I'm saying? going commercial and all that. That's what people try to do now. You know, they try to go commercial. They try to sell out. They try to get rich. When we got into rap, we didn't know you can get rich off rap. We did it because we loved it.
Because we love rap, right?
Nobody got rich off of it yet, so we didn't even know that could be possible. So we didn't get into it for the money. So that's when people be like, "Oh, I'm getting into it for the money." We didn't get into rap for the money. There's no money in it.
Right. We learned that we can make money.
And then when we made money, all of these other people started getting into it, and that's why we call them culture vultures and things of that nature. Because you're not really loving this. Because where was you from ground zero when there wasn't no money in this? Where was you? But yeah, with that, man, I got 4 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Yo, salute, brother. You know, I'll be here 7 o'clock every day from the hood to the woods, man. So
all right,
go around.
All right, I'm here.
Popping, man.
All right.
I appreciate you, my brother. Salute.
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course.
Salute, y'all. Salute to the chat. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Salute. I'll see y'all at the next one.